And it's horoscopes. How important is our horoscope, and how is it supposed to be read?
I think it's maybe 50% important. I don't feel like it's something, if someone didn't know it, like they would suffer or something like that if they didn't know about it. But I think that it can be very beneficial in helping us to understand like certain things, because astrology and the zodiacs are based upon where the planets, the stars, were when we were born, at the time we were born, the place we were born, things like that. So I feel like it kind of gives us a blueprint of kind of like what we could possibly, potentially run into within our lives, what some of our strengths may be, weaknesses, things like that. And I always advise people when reading astrology or getting into your zodiac, it's important to know your whole natal chart, because you have a whole chart with houses, with all the different planets, and each planet you have a different zodiac sign as well. So it's important to, if you're going to get into it, to have your full chart. Otherwise, if you just go based upon your sun sign, it's not going to really help you that much.
Yeah, I was going to say, so how would you find exactly, if you were to get into horoscopes, how would you find exactly the horoscope that matches you? Because if you ask me, I say they create these horoscopes and they could pretty much match anybody. Every horoscope that I've ever read, I say, I could apply this to somebody else too. It's just, to me, it's just kind of generic sayings. So what do you go about to find the exact horoscope if you were going to get into that?
Well, with the natal charts, it gives you like, okay, so you'll have your sun sign. For me, my sun sign, which is our general sign based upon just our birthday. Mine is Taurus in the 7th house. So the 7th house is like, goes about intimate relationships and like intimate business interactions, things like that. So it's basically saying that my natural energy that I exude out when dealing with other people is that I deal better with people when it's just like more intimate, which is true to a certain extent for me, because if I'm in crowds of people, it's hard for me to interact with people. I get socially awkward. But if it's like one person and I can just tune into their energy and it's just me and them, it's easier for me to interact with someone in that way versus like a group of people.
Okay. And I know you kind of specialize on horoscopes. I looked on your YouTube and you talk a lot about horoscopes. You talk a lot about horoscopes. Why do you like horoscopes so much?
Well, I kind of stopped doing that. So I used to do tarot readings on YouTube. And when you do tarot readings on YouTube, they're general. So you base them upon different signs to kind of like help it to be more precise, but it still is not, because it's based off of one zodiac, you know, and then everybody has like a natal chart as well. So it's just something that I use to kind of make it more precisely for a certain amount of people or a group of people versus just doing one tarot reading for everybody watching, if you get what I'm saying.